when he was in grade 2, he was about 8 or something, 7 years or 8 years old. The headmaster of the school phoned me and said he needs to see me. So I realized, oh boy, it's about Elon. I went to the school, with trepidation. And when I went into the headmaster's office, there was this older lady, I think she was obviously the teacher, wringing her hands, and looking terribly unhappy. I mean, they didn't mince words in those days. He said to me, your son is retarded. We think your son is retarded.
Elon Musk's dad just told everybody in the world that the principal or headmaster had a meeting with him, an emergency meeting, to tell him that he thought Elon Musk might be retarded. So what's the point of this video? Well, we're gonna investigate to see if Elon Musk is retarded, and if maybe he has a mangled penis from a botched penile surgery, a penile enhancement surgery. If your dad goes on YouTube, which is the whole world, and you're well known, and he says, the teacher took me aside and said, Elon might be retarded. My dad wouldn't do that to me. That's just a funny way to open the video. I think his dad telling everybody that the principal thought he was retarded. Look at his dad. Fucking goblin. Absolute goblin of a man. Dude, if that was my dad, and I don't know, I'd probably end up like a little retarded monster man with a mangled penis too. Allegedly. The penis mangling is allegedly. That's a new piece of the puzzle that we're all trying to figure out now. Does Elon Musk have a mangled penis? Is Elon Musk retarded? Is Elon Musk a Nazi? Is Elon Musk a power-hungry drug addict? These are the questions that I have. And we're just going to go in. We're just going to explore what Elon has presented to us. There was a time when people thought he was the next Iron Man. People said he wrote a book, and everybody said, you got to read Elon's book, man. I read Elon's book. I didn't read Elon's book. I ain't reading that shit. I tried to. I don't know. It's stupid. It's probably all lies. The man lies a lot. That's not alleged. He's been caught lying.
You said on X that an example of the fraud that you have cited was $50 million of condoms was sent to Gaza. But after fact-check this, it apparently Gaza in Mozambique, and the program was to protect them against HIV. So can you correct the statements? It wasn't sent to Hamas, actually. It was sent to Mozambique, which makes sense why condoms was sent there. Yeah. And how can we make sure that all the statements that you said were correct, so we can trust what you say?
Well, first of all, some of the things that I say will be incorrect and should be corrected. So nobody's going to bat 1,000. I mean, we will make mistakes, but we'll act quickly to correct any mistakes.
But yeah, so we're just gonna poke at the man. Just gonna poke at him, see what he's like. I think Elon Musk doesn't like his dad. I don't really know much about their relationship, but I mean, if he goes out and says that Elon's retarded, I wouldn't like that man. I wouldn't have dinner with him after all. I'd be like, dude, come on, man. Imagine the most embarrassing thing that a teacher or a principal told, or even a doctor told your dad, and then he comes out and says it on the internet while you're a well-known figure. I ain't having dinner with him. I don't think he likes his dad. I know he loves his mom. I'll put up a picture of his mother. If this man's a goblin, that lady is a female goblin. I don't know. She's fucking. Let's pull her up. Elon Musk mommy. Let's see. He's a fucking mama's boy. Really. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at Cruella de Vil. Are you kidding me? That's the lady that tried to kill all the puppies in the 101 Dalmatians for a fucking fur coat. That's a professional photo. And she put that on the internet. Is it Cruella de Vil? Look at that. That's Elon Musk's fucking mom. You see that? She said, oh, my little Elon. I got rich from slave labor. Look at that. That's his mom. So she's like a goblin too. She's actually, sorry, that's not his mom. That's his mom. So that's Elon's mom. Cruella de Vil. She tried to kill a bunch of puppies in a movie that I saw. I think it was a documentary about how Elon got all of his money. 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's Elon's mom. This is Elon's dad, Mr. Goblin Man. Yeah, so we know he loves his mom. His mom goes on the news and says like, oh, Elon is, we shouldn't be making fun of Elon and all that stuff. We can pull that up. You want to see his mom? Elon mom news YouTube. Elon Musk accused of ghosting alleged mother of 13th child. Oh. So Elon's mom goes on the news and she just talks about how great her son is. Cruella de Vil just wants more screen time. Look at this. Look at this.
Well, lately it seems like Donald Trump and Elon Musk just can't get enough of each other. They're often pictured together. Well, May Musk is Elon's mother. She joins me here on the set in New York City. May, it's great to have you with us.
It's great to be here because I watch your show.
You do?
I watch your shows for the past 2 years when I went from CNN and MSNBC to resign from the Democratic Party and then started watching Fox News, and now I see the truth.
I'm delighted to hear it.
So, okay, that's the problem, right? And then I started watching Fox News, and I literally became Cruella de Vil. Fuck. That's all we needed. That's it. Look at her fuck. Ugh. Look at that. That's her smiling. Ugh.
They just seem to be having fun, a lot of fun, and it's nice for both of them to have fun. And Elon really respects him a lot and is really happy that there's a future for America now.
He wants to cut government costs. He wants to chop the bureaucracy. I take it he's excited about doing that, isn't he?
Very excited because it's going to be very easy. Because then I sat in the back, I sit behind, and I like to sit in on meetings, and then Elon and Vivek and others were talking.
So his fucking mother sits in on government meetings. Bro. Holy shit. Was he like not breastfed as a kid or something like that? Like he brings his fucking mom around? Dude, that's embarrassing. Like, be your own man. Also, like, imagine that lady just being in on the meeting. She's just, I watch Fox News. Elon. I think he might be retarded. So anyway, that's his mom, Cruella de Vil. All right, well, we don't really want to go into her that much because she's a fucking wench. Kimball Musk. That's his brother. And Kimball has his own little, how did Kimball Musk get rich? Let's just see what Google says. In 1995, he co-founded with his brother Elon Musk the software company Zip2. Ooh, Zip2. That was his, apparently that was his username or his handle on Quake. Back when Quake 2 was online, there was a guy, I'll play the clip right here. There was a guy that basically talked about playing with Elon Musk. Elon Musk said he was a top #1 player or like world-class player in Quake 2.
And I'm pretty, admittedly I'm 52, so my reflexes are not what they used to be, but I have a lifetime of playing video games. At one point I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world. I actually won money in what I think was the first paid esports tournament in the US.
And some guy that played Quake 2, a professional, he said, I played with Elon and he's not good. Like he basically said he's not good.
Did you used to play Quake with Elon Musk?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people were, I think he was on a podcast, I think, right? And he was talking about he being one of the best players in the world back in the day for Quake. Now, I can't speak for his skill level.
But we do know people usually think they're better than they are because we covered that.
Exactly. So, but yeah, we used to play on the same servers. It's called kitty1.stanford.edu was the address. And I used to see him on there all the time. I mean, his nickname was Zip2, which is the company that he was running at the time. Also my good friend of mine who was actually a good player has been the CIO of practically every Elon company. So he was the CIO of Zip2, PayPal, SpaceX, whatever. The list goes on.
And that goes into a thing we'll go into later of Elon Musk lying. That's not the only video game he lied about being a top player in the world. We'll get into that. But Zip2 with Kimball Musk, it's just like, okay, Okay, early internet stuff anybody could create. Oh, cool. So in Compaq acquired it for like $307 million in 1999. So Elon Musk was just raking in dough back then. But yeah, his mom's sitting in on all the meetings, dude. That's fucking weird. I wouldn't have my mom sit in on meetings at work. Like, you kidding me? Imagine you're at work. It's like, hold on. You come to the meeting and they're all just sitting there looking at your mom behind you. That's what she said. She's behind him. Can we be alone? Anything you say to me, my mother can hear. Okay. Is his mom like hanging out with him when he's conceiving his like 15 billion children with IVF? Is she in on that too? I don't know. These are the questions I want to ask. Speaking of IVF and Elon's children being possibly conceived by IVF, this is Elon Musk's tree of children. Apparently, it says the billionaire is rumored to have 13 kids with 4 different women. Look at this little smug prick right here at the top. And apparently, he has one new secret love child with this fucking crazy batshit right-wing lady that she came out and said that she had Elon's kid and she had to hide away for a certain amount of months. He told her to hide away while she was pregnant because he didn't want the information to get out. So Elon's going around spreading his seed, right? And this is kind of crazy. Grimes. Do you know what Grimes and him named their children? Did you hear about that? Did you hear about this? You heard about this? Huh? You heard about this? Him and Grimes had a kid, and his kids are named Exa Dark Side Rail. Imagine that. Techno Mechanicus. And then there's unnamed here. Oh, that's from a different woman. So they have one kid called named Unnamed, apparently. Is that what that means? I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. His fucking other kid is named XAEAX12. Oh, sorry, XII. Imagine calling that kid in like class, and he's just like, so is everybody here, John? He's like, yeah, here. Stephanie, here. XAEAXII. He's like, here, but you forgot the dash in the middle of AX. I'm so sorry. Don't tell your father who's going to put me in a fucking internment camp. Okay, so this one right here, these kids, Grimes apparently tried to reach out to him for some medical issue. She couldn't reach him. This was the other day on Twitter. She publicly added him on Twitter while he was at some sort of event, all possibly drugged out. And she said, Elon, I need to get a hold of you. I try to text you. You're blocking me. We have a medical emergency for our child. I need you to sign off on whatever. And yeah. But anyway, so he doesn't take care of any of these kids. That's it. He abandons them. He's just spreading fucking franchises around. But then this little one right here, XAEA-XII. I want to get it right. There's a dash in there. I think you're supposed to say it too. Are you supposed to say the dash? Is that it? He's like, oh, there's a dash in there too. Okay. Also, sorry, one more. These are from 4 different fucking women, by the way. This little video right here, this is some batshit stuff right here. If you watch this one, we'll show the clip. The little XAE, I'm starting to kind of like him a little bit because he looked at Donald Trump and said something like, shut up, you're not the president.
I'll ask Elon Musk to say a few words and we'll take some questions. Elon, go ahead.
Sure. So at a high level, if you say what is the goal of Doge and I think a significant part of the presidency is to restore democracy. Democracy. This may seem like, well, are we in a democracy? Well, if you don't have a feedback loop, okay, we would have to. If you, it's all right. Tell you, gravitas can be difficult sometimes.
And he's like, little children like that are absorbing all the information. So he heard that somewhere. Maybe Elon said it to Trump or Trump said it to Elon and they're just like bitching about it, or somebody in the room. He told Trump right there and Trump just sat there like a little pussy ass fucking fat bitch and just took it. And then he's just like, while Elon does the thing. So little XAE over here, he, look at him. Elon's carrying him around, touching his head. That's kind of weird. We haven't seen any of the children with Elon Musk, but he's been carrying this little XAE around since either the Trump assassination attempt that happened at the Mar-a-Lago and or the assassination of that CEO that happened recently, the United Healthcare. Ever since those events happened, all of a sudden Elon has his little child around. This is his Kevlar. This is little Kevlar Musk. That's what we're going to call him now. He's carrying him around as a fucking human shield. Elon Musk is no better than Hamas. Literally. He has this human shield running around. This kid's probably going to grow to hate him, just like the other ones. He has one kid that came out and became trans. And then Elon all of a sudden started talking about trans woke nonsense virus. We'll get into that too, because that might have to tie into the possibility of him having a mangled penis from a penile implant. He might have body dysmorphia, just like the trans child. And he might be mad because possibly the trans child is okay with the surgery they had. It probably went well. And possibly the surgery Elon allegedly may have had did not go well. So he's probably angry at trans people being like, they're so happy about their genitalia. Mine's broken and I have to have my children with IVF. Allegedly, he's not even having sex with these women. He's procreating with IVF, which means you do not have the funnest part of having a child is fucking the woman. And Elon is not doing that. That kind of leans into the possibility that the mangled penis from a penile implant thing might be true. Not saying it is, but come on, dude. Everything we've seen about you, the little man syndrome, the crazy outbursts, the Nazi salutes, it kind of goes into like, this is a bitter, angry man. He has all the money in the fucking world. All the fucking money in the world. The richest man on the fucking planet. And he's just trying to take over more shit. Is it because his penis doesn't work? On Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, it's called X now, just like he names his fucking kids. He's obsessed with the term X. For PayPal, he got bought out because he tried to change the name PayPal to X, and they're like, "That Elon, that's more retarded than you." And then he made SpaceX, and then he took over Twitter and called it X, and then he named his kids X. He's obsessed with X. And is it possible that he has an X stitched into where his penis used to be to stitch it up? And so he has an X on his genitalia now too from the possible botched penile implant? Azalea Banks, we'll get back to it, she came out and said, Grimes told, basically, here's the tweet, Grimes told me that he has a botched penile implant. And that's why they procreate with IVF. And you know what? I'm inclined to trust her because she has a check mark on Twitter. And from what I know, nothing on Twitter changed to make it so that anybody could buy a check mark. You are a verified person. That's my understanding. Did anything change on Twitter? Did anything happen there? I don't know. So I believe her. She's a verified person. That's all I know. So yeah, maybe he has a mangled penis and all these children are just fucking science experiments that he doesn't, once they get on the plane, he's like, oh, actually, I don't want to deal with them. Except for little Kevlar here. He needs him because he's scared of possibly, I don't know, something bad happening to him because he's doing so much crazy shit. He's inviting it. I mean, dude, if I did any of that shit, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, this might be some sort of fucking French Revolution bullshit that's happening. He's firing all these federal workers and stuff. He has his kid there as a human fucking shield, pretending to be a good dad while he's possibly all drugged out. We'll go into that too. So anyway, Elon Musk's abandoned children. And if you didn't believe me that they were all conceived, or most of them were conceived with IVF, here it is. Forbes magazine, Elon Musk's babies were conceived via IVF and surrogacy. Is it the future of reproduction? Yeah, if you have a mangled fucking penis and you don't want to have sex, which is the best part of having the kid, the worst part is having the fucking kid. Jesus Christ. Imagine like you get into a relationship with a billionaire and he's like, we're not going to have sex though. Why? What's the point of having all that money if you can't have sex? Is that why he's trying to take over the government? Because he can't do arguably one of the funnest things on earth? All that money and you can't get any fucking puss? Bro, do you have a mangled penis? Does he? I don't know. It's just the questions I have. Anyway, so he's a deadbeat. Jesus. How much money do you have? And you're a fucking deadbeat? You can't even answer your fucking previous wife, Grimes, who you probably did a bunch of drugs with, and that's kind of how you got all more fucked up. You might have been retarded as a child, and then all of a sudden you did all these drugs with this crazy idiot. And now you're like, we got to take over the world. What, dude? Trying to take over Europe and the US? Jesus Christ, bro. And everybody's selling their Teslas because, like, I think these might be made by a retarded guy. Actually, he didn't even make them. He bought the company. And apparently a lot of the people that worked there didn't want to work with him because he's so fucking difficult. Let's say he has a botched penile implant, as Azalea Banks told us, as per Grimes. And we know how women talk to each other. If there's something wrong with the penis, well, boy, they're going to tell their friends, let me tell you. And yeah, so there's a lot of women out there that know I have a massively large, humongous penis that's so large that women can't even handle it. So maybe I should do IVF. If he does have a mangled penis, I would advise us all to forever call him Elon Husk. None of this Elmo shit. That's stupid. Call him Elon Husk. So he's been impregnating all these women through IVF, as per Forbes, which is imagine Forbes writing an article and you're like a billionaire and they're like, so-and-so is not actually having sex with any of these women. He's inseminating them with IVF. You'd be like, oh, come on, dude. Come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, dog. It seems to be the case that he has body dysphoria and possibly body dysmorphia. Elon Musk, this is what he used to look like. Elon Musk, bald, which is fine. It's only not fine when you get a hair transplant. That's when it's like, hey, stop it. Just shave your head and get a beard. Don't do that. That's our boy, little Elon Husk right there. That's the man. That's the mystery. And then all of a sudden he goes from this to that. There's some surgeries happening there. Look, all right, here we go. 1998. Look at him. Duh. And look at him. Right there. You know what I mean? That's some surgeries if I've ever seen it, dog. I'm Elon Husk. There's a video where you can see his head shape. It's all fucked up. Look at this. Look at that. It's like a fucking the xenomorph from Alien. The big back of the head fucking protruding out. That's pretty gross. So yeah, forever when we look at Elon, that's what we should think. We shouldn't think the guy with the hair and the cheekbone implants or whatever he's doing for himself, Botox. I don't know. He has all the money in the world, so he probably gets really good surgeries. But that's him. That's the real Elon Musk. Just this little goblin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dog. That's Elon right there. Yeah. Right there. Boom. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference. I mean, you would think Cruella de Vil, I mean, this lady, holy, do you think she would drink while being pregnant? I mean, she tried to kill 101 Dalmatians for a coat. So who knows? She'd probably drink it. I just have a couple glasses of wine. No problem. And then little Elon comes out.
Mama, please love me. Sit in on my meetings with the government, Mama. Oi, my face is so flat.
I would think this lady would possibly drink when she had him as a kid.
I'm going to have little Elon Husk come out, and he's going to have 1 million children. He's not going to take care of any of them. He's going to use one of them as a human shield.
Yeah, anyway, so that's her. Look at this. Oh my God, look at that. Wow. What, is she trying to be David fucking Bowie? She's getting some work done, too.
I love my little Elon. He's not retarded, I swear. I just got to sit in on his meetings with the government. Oh, my little Elon, I can't believe I drank all that alcohol. I shouldn't have done that to my little Elon. Maybe I should have hugged him as a child, because now he has a mangled penis.
One thing that I would say is kind of funny is that he has like all the money in the world, but he's depressed. Imagine that. What a fucking monkey's paw situation if I've ever seen one. Like, he needs to just keep on acquiring more power because of the money ain't doing anything for him. He's detailed it. This is an article. We only need to read the headline. I've read a bunch of it, but he it has prescription ketamine, which is for depression. So if Prozac and all these other things, Wellbutrin and stuff isn't helping you can get ketamine. So Elon is wildly depressed because he's on ketamine, and that's like when you're like, bro, we need to get some experimental meds in there, dude. We're gonna give you fucking horse tranquilizers. That's how fucked you are. So he's detailed it too. Look at his fucking face. Holy shit, he can't even grow a beard. and honestly, it would give more ammunition to the theory that he has a mangled penis from a botched penile implant, because if that happened to me and I had all the money in the world and women were just throwing themselves at me and I couldn't do anything about it because my penis don't work and there's like a stitched X in there because the fucking surgery didn't go through, yeah, I'd probably be on ketamine too. And his behavior is getting very much more erratic. So he did marry Grimes. Grimes is like one of these EDM. She's into like EDM and all that stuff. So like that's like crazy drug music, and so they're getting some of the best synthesized drugs on the planet. So he fucked his brain up. You know what I mean? Like crazy fucked his brain up. Now he's doing ketamine, and he's going around, and he doesn't know what he looks like. Like he doesn't know we're looking at him being like, bro, you need to slow your fucking roll and enter yourself into a rehab. And he ain't gonna do it because he's surrounded himself by a bunch of yes men and little butt boys that do everything that he wants for him. He doesn't live in the real world. He hasn't lived in the real world probably since a child because he's born super rich. But even if he did live in the real world at that point in 1999, when he got all that money, he has stopped living in the real goddamn world. So he's super depressed. He has all the money in the world. He can go anywhere in a second. Be like, I'll just fly my private jet there. You have all this shit, and he still needs ketamine. Dog, what are you depressed about? What are you depressed about? Is it the penis? Because, like, shit. Like, fuck, my penis wouldn't work because it would work so much if I had that much fucking money, dog. So what are you doing? Just go on your boat. Go on your fucking yacht, do the Leonardo DiCaprio thing. Leonardo DiCaprio has tons of money and he just brings all these supermodels out and he probably fucks all of them. You have way more money than Leo DiCaprio. Why aren't you fucking people on your yacht? You know what you're doing on your yacht? Oh my God, this is what he's doing on his fucking yacht. Elon Musk yacht man sprays with hose. This is what he's doing. That's what he's doing on his fucking yacht. And speaking of body dysmorphia, Elon, what the fuck is that, bro? That's what you look like with your shirt off, dog. Look at this. This is how the ketamine ain't working right here. It's like, my penis doesn't work, allegedly. Look at that. Look at his fucking chest come out, dude. What kind of body shape is that? Anyway, so this guy's spraying him down, and he's just like, oh, that feels nice. Why are you getting sprayed down, dude? There's water right there. What are you doing? You're just wasting water. He has all this money that he has like hot water being sprayed on him by some sexy man. Look at him get out. Oh, he also has little hands too. Look at that. Those fucking tiny ass hands. Little Kevlar Musk next to him. Please don't shoot me. That's what he's saying right there. I have a son. Please don't shoot me. Yeah, so he's on tons of ketamine. He's probably, if you have that much money and you're as crazy as Elon Musk and you fucking married Grimes, he might be on other shit too. And from the videos we're about to watch, I don't know, it seems like he is. It seems like he's on a lot of shit. Everybody's saying, oh, he looks like he's in a K-hole. That ain't a K-hole. A K-hole, you're like, you can't even fucking move. K-hole's so bad that Matthew Perry was in a K-hole and he drowned in the hot tub. And let me tell you, we lost the wrong person to that ketamine hot tub thing. Just gonna say it. But yeah, we lost the wrong guy, is basically it. If anybody's gonna drown on ketamine, fuck me. Fuck him. Fuck him, he's a piece of shit. So Elon Musk recently went to CPAC and made a complete fucking dickhead out of himself. He was wild on possible drugs. Like he ain't there. And he comes out wearing fucking glasses. Just dickhead glasses. It's assumed that he's wearing the glasses because he's high on drugs and he wants to not look like he's so high on drugs. So in honor of that, I'm going to put on my drug glasses. And I'm probably going to look like a cunt right here, but it's all good. It's for the greater good. I can barely see this video. Oh my God. He has a chainsaw too. This motherfucker never used a chainsaw in his goddamn life. What has Elon Musk ever used a chainsaw for? Motherfucker can barely even walk with his twig ass legs and his goddamn barrel chest. Speaking of goofy ass men, look at the fucking president of Argentina right there with his goofy ass fucking look. Look at him. It looks like one of the hobbits. But like not the hobbits from the movie where they look like humans, the hobbits from the fucking book with their hairy little fucking like Gollum looking man. He gave him that chainsaw apparently. But also Elon, like a lot of things, he copied this from the president of Argentina. When the president of Argentina came out, said, we're going to slash the government. We're going to slash, and he had a chainsaw. Elon did that too. That was part of it. He doesn't have his own ideas. The only idea Elon has is possibly getting a penile implant and then getting the surgery botched, and also naming things X, even his fucking children. That's the only idea Elon has.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw!
I'm just gonna note something here. In like the early 2000s or something, there was like some guy that was running for governor or something like that. He was running for some like bureaucratic position, and he did the Pyaw! Chappelle Show made fun of it, and that like ruined his career.
We're going to California and Texas and New York, and we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan, and then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Ah!
And everybody made fun of him. Just that Pyaw. And Elon's been doing basically worse than that for like God knows how many months now. Oh!
America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing! You guys are awesome. Honestly, this is like...
Like, he sounds like a Watch this shit. This is unhinged. This is like, he's just getting off on this because he possibly can't get off any other way.
That was something.
I am become meme. Yeah, pretty much. I'm living the meme. It's like there's living the dream and there's living the meme, and it's pretty much what's happening, you know?
You're like, I think you're bigger.
I mean, Doge started out as a meme. Think about it. And now it's real. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
But it's cool.
Let me ask you this. A year ago, if someone had told you you'd be at CPAC and working with the president to absolutely shred the government, the swamp, whatever you want to call it, would you have ever believed that?
He would believe that. If somebody told him a year ago that he'd be at CPAC talking about shredding the government with Donald Trump, he would believe that because he bought Twitter to turn it into a Russian bot farm to sway the election in his favor, and then went to Philadelphia, which is one of the biggest swing states. He offered some sort of raffle for like $1 million or something if they vote for Donald Trump, register and vote for Donald Trump. So yes, he would believe that. He'd be like, yeah, that's what I spent all my fucking money on. I put $300 million into Trump's campaign. Yeah. What is this dickhead asking that question for? Bro, were you paying attention? Did you pay attention to anything Elon has done since he bought Twitter? I am become meme. You named your fucking government position Doge from a meme coin in like 2013 on fucking 4chan, dude. You kidding me, dude? He's like, and he's gonna go on to legalize comedy. Okay, can we talk about the possibility of having a mangled penis from a penile implant botch? Because I think that's pretty fucking funny. Your dad came out and told us that the principal said you might be retarded. Here we go, look at him. He's sitting there, he thinks he's on top of the fucking world, dude. And he kind of is. He paid his way to be there. That's all he's ever done. SpaceX, he bought the fucking thing. All he does is throw money at it. He pretended like he was some sort of engineer. He didn't do shit.
I mean, the sort of the left wanted to make comedy illegal, you know? Yeah. Like, you can't make fun of anything. So there's like, comedy sucks. It's like, nothing's funny. You can't make fun of anything. It's like, legalize comedy. Yeah.
Yeah, legalize comedy. Legalize. I agree. I agree with that. Let's legalize comedy. Let's legalize ripping on Elon Musk. Can we do that? Are we allowed to do that? Because there was some politician that had a hearing, and he said, "Hey, you guys want to see dick pics?" And he put up Elon Musk's photo, and then he got a notice saying that he's about to get fucking sued. Can we legalize comedy, Elon? Is that all this is about? Is just about legalizing comedy? Okay. What does the right want to do to comedy? They want to do a botched penile surgery on comedy? Is that what they want to do? Look at him. Yeah, legalize comedy. He doesn't know how to act like a human. He wants to get rid of what's called community notes on Twitter. I'm going to call it Twitter because X is a fucking stupid name. You shouldn't have named your kid that. That's so dumb. But he had community notes where he's like, we're going to do fact checking on our own. Now he wants to get rid of the community notes because people have been correcting him and correcting other people that are lying like him because he is a liar. He lies. He wants to get rid of community notes now and fix it. Also, what's really fucked up is Elon Musk thinks he's in a simulation.
This could be some simulation.
It could. Do you entertain that?
Well, the argument for the simulation, I think, is quite strong. Because if you assume any improvement at all over time, any improvement, 1%, 0.1%, just extend the time frame, make it 1,000 years, 1,000,000 years. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. What would civilization, if you count it, if you're very generous, civilization is maybe 7,000 or 8,000 years old, if you count it from the first writing. This is nothing. This is nothing. So if you assume any rate of improvement at all, then games will be indistinguishable from reality. Or civilization will end. One of those two things will occur. Therefore, we are most likely in a simulation.
There's a famous video of him trying to explain to us that we're in a simulation. And the theory is, I literally saw a COD video about this. Like, some kid was playing COD explaining the theory of you being in a simulation, where if advanced civilization came up with being able to simulate the universe, then the chances of them having multiple simulations going at once are, like, once you do it once, you can do it multiple times, right? So then the odds, if there's 1,000 simulations out there and there's only one real universe and the other ones are simulations, the odds of you being in a simulation are way more. It's a 1 to 1,000. That's why Elon Musk thinks we're in a simulation. So you don't even think we're living in real life. He thinks he can do all this ketamine, do all these drugs, fucking mangle his penis with a goddamn botched penile surgery, try to take over the government, try to fucking spread propaganda. He thinks he can do that because he's like, it's just a simulation. No, bro, it's not a simulation, you fucking.
I'm not sure how much of the left is even real.
Yeah.
You know?
How much was propped up by our money, you know?
Yeah, like literally, you know, you see like these sort of fake rallies where there's like hardly any people, and the media will like frame it and like, you know, get all
fake rallies with hardly any people. Let's play the video of Trump's rally where all these people sat there and then walked out.
Donald Trump took to the stage in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania recently and was greeted by a roaring crowd. As is typical with his rallies, every seat was packed with people holding signs and wearing Trump gear. But Trump didn't retain the crowd he started with. By the end of his 1 hour, 45-minute speech, many had already left.
This is all projection, dude. That's the thing that pisses me off about people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump and the right. It's all projection. Yeah, like Trump, Epstein said Trump was his best friend. Trump said he's known Epstein for a long time and he's a good guy and he likes them on the younger side. There's many pictures of Trump with Epstein. Yet all the people that love Donald Trump talk about Pizzagate and some like crazy pedophile ring and stuff. And it's like, bro, that's if anybody would be a pedophile, I would assume it would be the guy that's very close to Epstein, you know? Shit. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Also, insert picture of Elon Musk with Ghislaine. Is it Ghislaine Maxwell? Ghislaine Maxwell? Anyway, here they are. That's Epstein's fucking girlfriend. She was helping him with all that. She's under arrest right now. She ain't saying shit because she don't want to be Epsteined.
It seemed like America cared about being the good guys, you know, about doing the right thing.
Wait, is he saying America used to care about being the good guy? We're turning into the bad guy. Trump and yourself, you're threatening Greenland and fucking Canada. What is Canada? Canada's like fought almost every single war on our side with us, save for a couple early ones. You know what I mean? It's like Canada and Australia have like been with us throughout like almost all of the wars on our side. They give us maple syrup. Elon, what have you given us besides like a car that like the AI won't work in it and people are crashing? And then like 1,200 kids that you're not taking care of. We have to deal with those children, by the way. I hope they're all like good people and they look at their dad and be like, this guy is a piece of shit. What I'm trying to get at here, and this, I think we've seen enough. I'll insert some more clips here and there. Elon Musk. I'll take my glasses off for this because, you know, I want to speak directly to you. Elon Musk is a piece of shit. Elon Musk just wants to put his fucking name on the face of Mars. He just wants his name everywhere, probably to try to appease his mom, or possibly to get back at all the people that rightfully called him out for lying about being the top Path of Exile 2 player in the world. That's a game that we didn't even get into that. If you don't know Path of Exile 2, it's a game that you need to spend hundreds of thousands of hours to build your character, to do all these things, to collect loot, and then master your character. If you play on hardcore, if you die in the game, you lose that character that you put thousands of hours into. Elon Musk said he was #1 player in the world, or like top 10 players in the world with that game. He's running like he's not running them. He just owns 3 or 4 companies. One of them is a brain implant company. Yo, this motherfucker's brain doesn't even work. I don't want him putting brain chips inside of us until you figure out how to get your fucking brain not all fucking mangled like your penis might be from ketamine, ecstasy, Adderall, whatever's going on with you, depression. We don't want your brain implants, dude. He did the Boring Company, which was digging tunnels under the surface to try to put cars in. These are fucking death traps, dude. And now he just owns all this land underground. What is he building now? Like, what sinister shit is this fucking drug addict doing with those tunnels? He's supposedly running all these companies, tweeting like 40 times a day. He's addicted to the public image that he's completely fucking destroyed, by the way, for the whole world. Only 30% of the US citizens it's like 20 or 30% that actually voted for Trump. Everybody else hates his guts. 40% didn't vote. And then the other 30% fucking voted against him. So only like 30% of the population of the United States actually likes him. The whole rest of the world thinks he's a big joke, idiot. He just wants to be #1 at everything. And it seems like he sucks at everything except for being a snake oil salesman trying to convince us with his PR team that he's progressing humanity. The only thing he did was buy Tesla when it was already a company with the cars. And then he got Obama to give him like hundreds of millions of dollars to actually build the Model S. He didn't do shit. All this to say is that the one thing that is funny, and he wants to legalize comedy, it is funny and it is a joke that he has all this money, he has all this power, but nobody actually loves him. Nobody will love him. He'll forever be remembered as a big piece of shit. He does ketamine and and possibly other drugs to cope with that. And it's like, if you had all that money, wouldn't you be happy? Wouldn't you be like, you know what? Actually, at this point, I don't even need to work anymore. And then when I die, I'll donate it to charity, or maybe I'll donate it to charity now. He ain't doing that. Yeah. So nobody loves him. And I would say that would be sad, or that's a sad thing. And it's not. It's funny. It's a funny thing. That's the one thing that makes me sleep at night. Even though the government is getting totally fucking destroyed by these weird ass autistic lizard people, Elon Musk will never be loved. And he knows that. And once little Kevlar Musk finds out that he was just used as a prop in a human shield, you think he's going to love him? Holy shit. Keep that kid away from social media. He's going to find out some stuff. Yeah. So his penis might not work. He's wildly depressed and he's on ketamine. Nobody loves him. His mother sits in on his meetings. His principal told his dad that he might be retarded. He fucking took over Twitter and turned it into a propaganda machine. And now he's cutting a bunch of people's jobs and slowly destroying the United States for God knows what reason. He has fake hair. So he most likely has body dysmorphia. That might be helping with the depression. Yeah, Elon Musk is a mess. And that is true comedy. That is very funny.